Hi, it's Mike again. I'd like to take a minute and talk to you about your cutting presses, whether it's a HP, a PHP, or a Showen. We've made parts for all of them, and there's one common thread amongst all of them is we've tried to make those parts better. And it could have been through heat treating, it could have been through, if it was a cast part, we machine it out of solid. If it was a bent part, we machine it out of solid. If it was a part that was soft, we heat treat it. If it was a part that didn't feel right in our hands, we tried to improve on it. If it was a part that had an O-ring in it, we redesigned the block that goes inside here with the piston. We took the O-ring out, we put an oil seal in there. They last better. It's a good design. Staying on the clamps, the base of the clamp, originally they were soft. They were 3 pieces welded together. For the clamp and for the stop, we take a billet, machine it all out, and then send it to case hardening, finish the bore here, and the beauty of it is your pin that rides in here now is riding in something that's hardened. It's not soft, so it won't wear. It'll stand up to the pin. Same with the base. If you go look at yours in your shop, you'll see that over time, from tightening them down, this isn't even. The base of your clamp isn't even. So even though you think you've got it tight, when you go to push that clamp down, if it hits that paper and it's not sitting tight, it moves a little bit. So we case harden them. Parts inside the clamp we've tried to improve. We make them out of 4140 pre-hard, a beautiful, tough material. Instead of a casting, I machine it out of solid. I put it in one of my 5-axis. I'm able to machine everything out, one operation, all 5 sides, flip it over, finish the back side of it. Beautiful part. Going on the hand clamps. Originally, we get a lot of hand clamps, and both of them, we get them in to rebuild. If you need anything rebuilt, send it in. If it's a clamp with pressure under it, we test them under pressure when we rebuild it. We'll take it apart, give you a give you a quote. If you tell us what to go ahead, we'll go ahead and replace only what's needed. We'll send the old parts back. On hand clamps, we get them in all the time, where either they were hit or they were just worn out. Originally, these were a bent part, and when you bend them, they thin out in here, and it's a weak spot. We make ours out of, again, 4140 pre-hardened material, out of a solid block. I machine it all out, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful assembly when it's done. We redesigned it so it goes down almost to 0 with holding force. Talking about things moving, your angle box rides on 480s, and I ask people when they buy them, send me your old ones, and I'll go in with a bore gauge and tell you how round they were, because I think most people are surprised how much these become oval shaped. But think about it. You got a cutting die, you got an aluminum plate, you got a steel plate, you got a 100-pound angle box sliding back and forth all day long with pressure up and down on it. So they wear. And if you buy them, send them in, I'll give you a call, and they'll give you some gauge on how often you should maybe change them. But that'll improve cutting. Anything you can do to improve cutting, we're all for here. So let's see, what else? The PHP plates, aluminum, steel, the inserts that go in them, we make them out of 4140 pre-hard. Even right down to just how something feels in your hand. You know, it's kind of like wrenches, Snap-on or Craftsman, both do the same job. Snap-on's like 5 times the cost, because usually they feel better in your hand. Well, originally we made these, and the fellow who sent them in, it was round bar here, so it felt bad in my hand. It cut into your hand when you go to pick it up. We took a flat bar, I machined the corners a little bit round, just to try to make it a little better for your cutter. Ergonomically, it feels a lot better, and it didn't cost any more. But if you have any suggestions, you'd like to see any videos, any ideas how to make a part better, if you want to send some in, we'll take them apart, give you a call. We're going to do more videos. I've got one coming up on vacuum, one coming up on collators. We're rebuilding a collator, a score section, a primary patch right now. So if you'd subscribe, I appreciate it. Thanks for business. Take care.